Alright, comparing the DeWalt 6.5 and 7.25 inch blade saws on a cordless tool lineup. Now, the 6.5 inch blade saw is going to be a 20 volt saw, but it can also use the Flexvolt batteries. The Flexvolt saw is going to use the Flexvolt batteries only, and it is a little bit more powerful motor, a little bit larger blade. The cost on the two saws, by the time you are done getting the full kit, the kit on this one's usually going to come with 2 batteries. The kit on this is going to come with 1 battery. If you hit sale prices though, it can be a little different. The other thing that's going to happen is the kit on this is going to come with a rapid charger, kind of a higher amperage battery charger, and I have another video that details those. This one is going to come with a battery charger that is also compatible with the 12 volt batteries if you have the smaller dimension lithium ion tool product line. The battery charger that will come with this, it does the Flexvolt batteries and it does the 20 volt batteries. But the batteries, this one is universal battery acceptor. It's going to accept the Flexvolt batteries. As far as the end power at the cutting blade, technically this one has a more powerful motor and a larger blade, but I could barely tell the difference. If I show this in a video, you're barely going to tell the difference. There's some other guys that are doing some videos where they show blade speed and they've got a laser measuring thing and all that. I can tell you that when you put this into a piece of wood, you're barely going to tell. If you stick a Flexvolt battery in your existing 6.5 inch saw, it's going to cut faster. Okay, it's going to have more torque, and it's going to bite into a piece of wood better. But here's the deal. Neither one at its full extension, that's with the shoe all the way up, that's as far as this goes. It's bumping into the motor on this other side. That's as far as it goes. So this is, your maximum depth of cut right here. It's only a 1/4 inch difference between the two when you're talking about the depth of cut. And if you're trying to rip big lumber with that, good luck. It's still a cordless saw, okay? So as far as your cost and value and everything goes, you really could go either way. It's going to be a question of which style of saw you personally prefer. I'm left-handed, and I got so accustomed to using the saw, it's not a handicap for me to use it. On the other hand, there's things in the work that you're going to do while something's assembled, especially in a demolition job, where you cannot fit a saw in one end of something with only 1 inch of clearance, where the other one, if you're fitting it the other way around, it needs about 6 inches or 7 inches of clearance. So it depends on the situation. It doesn't hurt you to have both, and it really doesn't hurt you to have one and not the other. If you're going and buying the Flexvolt tools and you're tooling up on them, you want something with a little bit more capability, yeah, I'd recommend going with it as long as you're not paying a major premium for the difference. If you're looking at, let's say, $100 or $150 difference between the two, you're not wrong getting the 20 volt kit and just adding a Flexvolt battery for those circumstances when you're making a bigger cut. It's just not wrong. I'm not noticing a huge difference between the two. Neither one can cut a 4x4, and they all they can do these angle cuts as long as you're doing them on a 2x4 or flipping it over. They can pretty much all do that. Okay, it's within the capability of the tool. So that's my take on it. I like the Flexvolt saw. I know it's a little more powerful. Obviously getting new shit's always kind of cool, but I don't see it as a game changer. Okay, I don't see it as a game changer. If you want the advantage of a game changer and you already own a 20 volt saw, just add a Flexvolt battery and you're good to go.